It's your boy, the war in the DMV, and the day we got, if you want to join GBG, you got to hop in that ride. You hear me? We got GBG active, the GBG active indictment, man. It's too much shit going on in this city right now, and I'm about to hip y'all to what's happening and what's been going on with GBG. You hear me? You want to join GBG, got to hop in that ride. So pretty much they saying the streets was talking, a.k.a. GBG got snitched on, man. He was charged with carrying a pistol without a firearm. Without a firearm license, man. And he's also being investigated for the murder of 23 racks, man. But along with the snitching, they got some solid evidence on this dude, man. So I can't do nothing but really hope the best for GBG active and, his squad. But pretty much I'm going to run through it now. So the defendants of the descendant were calling him Baby Bruh, apparently. I don't know if him and Baby Bruh are the same person, or that, they just misidentified him, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, they winded up developing GBG active as a person of interest. So pretty much, man, they winded up finding the free car. Within the free car that they found drugs and firearms. One of the firearms that they found were consistent with the murder of 23 racks. So this is the part where the feds do their investigating. So pretty much this is how they got close to GBG. Apparently they found, because when you die, they look through your phone, they look through everything, all your recent contacts, everybody you've been talking to. They looking at everybody, Mo. They want to find out what's up with everybody. So they found out that he was apparently communicating with GBG, man. Apparently GBG is something, man. I'm not going to say what it is. I don't know, man. Don't ask me, man. But he said they was going back and forth with GBG, man. And on or before February 1st, 2023, forensic test examined and testified the black 9mm Gerson MC28SA semi-automatic handgun recovered on July 10th, 2022, man. And at the end of the day, Mr. Montero also microscopically examined 11 9mm shell. After comparing all the shots, it was then notated that all of the shots are almost certainly sure, not my words, these are theirs, that, they came from the same firearm that was testified, because they left that shit. Like, they ain't bury it, they ain't throw it away, they ain't burn it, they ain't take it apart and throw it in the trash. They just left it in the car sitting with some work all out in the open, man. They gave them guys a GBG freebie, man. And this is sad, because you would think that people would think more than they do. And this is really a sad situation, because we lost two rising artists due to this situation that really could have had the DMV in a different lane, in a different position, man. Then they had identification of him through ring footage. The police were looking through ring camera footage. They identified GBG active. And it was like, I think that's him right there. So they see GBG, man. He kicking ass on video, man. He running like shit, man. He got a shiesty on, man. He trying to get away from the situation, man. And pretty much from that situation, they only seen two people that they identified. And pretty much from them two people that they have seen, they was like, it can only be them two as the main shooters based off of that. And pretty much this is bad, because they already placed them at the scene, man. They got them trying to get away. This is really a crazy situation, honestly. I feel like whatever they probably had going on, too, they was two rising artists. They could have sat down and talked that shit out like men, or whatever the case may be. I don't know what happened, but whatever really happened in real life didn't need to happen. But we gonna go on to this next slide, man. Pretty much. They were going through Brody's phone, man. And they found pretty much pictures of GBG active, and whoever GBG other cuz was, man. They found over several pictures of them in his phone, man. I don't know if this signifies that they were friends, hanging out, cooling, or what. But what I will say is, if they got each other in their phones like that, and they all was cool before this situation really occurred, this shit is really simple. I guarantee you whatever happened was a situation that probably could have been talked out or mediated as men. But me personally, I still don't know what happened. And one of the things that I'm not trying to do is figure that out either, because, you know, that's not my job. But other than that, we're going to keep it going, man. They found like 7 pictures of them in the phone. So pretty much they got their iMessages and everything. They traced, and they said they showed a long, lengthy conversation between the two, and it went something like this. I feel like Rax knew he was about to be backdoor, because he was talking about some, where you at, home? He was like, yeah, I'm out Parkland. Why? He like, I'm about to come down there. Like, yeah. So he like, you could just like read it in the message, like, come down here for what? But you about to come pick up the Nike hoodie or something? Nah, we talk about it. In my opinion, I feel like whatever the case may be, if you don't know what you're talking about, or you feel uneasy when somebody hits you up and they talking about some, they gonna come see you or something, and you don't got Iron Man staying with you, or you don't got Chewbacca the 40 on you, you might as well just say, nah, you meet me a little bit later, man. Or you just say, nah, you don't meet me at all. And you just, it's crazy. I got 11 from the youngest. Where's you meet me at, though? I need to find some eggs first. Okay, I'm walking up Hefe Alley. All right. Where you at? At Melly house. He ain't answering. I'm trying to get to 11. He live across from Hefe Alley. I'm leaving, though. I'm in the shower, bro. The door open. All right. Where my sheets in front of him go? I took it. Why? Early GBG went to roll some thunder. I mean, my bad. 23 went to roll some thunder. Couldn't find his sheets. He like, yeah, but where my sheets at? I took him. He like, yeah, you better go bring me my sheets or replace them. And, you know, dude did what niggas always do when they touch your shit. Bruh, it's only $2. Yeah, you could have got them $2 sheets before you got to my house. You hear me? But pretty much it seemed like from the phone conversation, they had a real weeping conversation. And, like, you know, Rax was just like, you know, you let a nigga come in your house, you feel me, while you not even, you know, visible to pay attention, he get it stolen. That's a wig. Apparently, he act like he was going to meet him for the sheets, man. And when he met him for the sheets, man, apparently he said he had to double back, go somewhere else. And apparently after that, the descendant was murdered. But this the part where it gets kind of confusing. I don't know if somebody got his phone and kept texting, or if the times were, you know, maybe altered. But the conversation after it said, you feel me, you know, what happened. The conversation keeps going. But honestly, from the messages, it really sounded like a setup from the beginning. Because I'm not meeting nobody who, you feel me, not there. You not there, I'm not being there, bro. What the fuck that sound like? You supposed to meet me, you feel like you don't feel good or whatever. You start giving, the minute you give me the you don't feel good, I'm going home to prevent wasting my time from the first place, you feel me? And then that did happen, and the text of the where you at and all that other stuff is just crazy. But we're going to keep reading and try to figure it out. So apparently the eggs weren't even bags or nothing like that. The eggs refers to when the statements were actually referring to bullets, which is crazy because I've never heard anybody call bullets eggs. Another thing that's crazy, like, why didn't they FaceTime this conversation? I can see why one of the people said, stop texting me, bro. It sounds funny. But at the end of the day, I hope this situation wasn't as bad as it sounded. But, man, it's even worse than it sounds. So apparently the eggs referred to as bullets, man. The eggs represented the bullets. The same number of bullets he said he had was the same number of bullets left on the scene, which is... So this is just the part that clarifies that Get Back gang is beefing with 23rd and Savannah. They were just collecting the messages from everybody. They put the messages together. The messages also show them coordinating the meetup around the area of the murder. So they was like linking up, like, you know, I meet you there at 8, you know, I meet you 9. They get to talk about, oh, you know, all the feds out there, man. Y'all see the feds, Mo. And, you know, one of the niggas just like, yeah, man, fuck the feds. They gone. Something might have happened at school or something. So, you know, they try and get this shit done. They try to get it over with. They ain't playing no waiting games or holding no cut cards. So they realized after tracing the messages back that the same messages came from the same person that is their main person of interest, which is GBG active pretty much. Because, you know, when these guys do crimes nowadays, they gotta let them know everything that's going on, man. What they see, what they hear, what they taste, what they smell. You feel me? Because they don't know the feds watching. And the feds watching, man. So you better be fresh as hell, man. So from the messages, they trace everything back and find out that GBG Active is a popular YouTube rapper pretty much. And, you know, they get to following his YouTube channel, his page, his platform. And, you know, everything they got going on. And pretty much, you know, that's where the investigation starts at. So the main part that we're going to get into, though, is the message. They apparently traced the tattoo from the photo and the booking photo. Man, this is just crazy. They used the video to match the tattoo to him from the video to know that that was GBG active. He is pretty much in a bad situation. He's got a substantial, absurd amount of evidence on him involving them eggs or whatever the fuck eggs may be. It could be. It could be eggs. It could be regular eggs. Who knows? You know DC people borrow sugar and shit. I'm not saying what it is. I'm not saying what it's not, man. But pretty much, we about to get into these messages, man. Right after they found them trying to after they traced the messages, they found more messages of him trying to swap, apparently for Black and Chris Sector, whoever Chris Sector is, man. So they got a crazy amount of evidence on him, and this is just crazy because it's like, who would think they'd do all that shit and then get right into the text messages with it and, you know, still talk about them types of subjects, man. But honestly, I'm hoping GBG makes it through this situation unscathed, or he be alright, or whatever the best outcome for it is, whatever it is. Pretty much they got the GBG Easter bunnies collecting all the eggs, man, for the Easter egg hunt, man. That's not really good information, man, because they got them coordinating everything, allegedly, from what they're saying in the paperwork, man. This is really just crazy, and honestly, I don't know how your man gonna get out this one. It's a tough cookie to fight. This is the part where I say you can't do both. They used the Kashmir 3 video against them in court, or they're allegedly using the video, saying that the video is mocking the descendant, and pretty much that he is throwing up the 23rd and Savannah hand logo. Honestly, to me, it looked like he's just throwing up threes. I don't know, man. I ain't from none of these areas. I don't know what they throw up. West side, east side, south side. I don't know none of that shit, man. Apparently that the murder was not what got them arrested, man. It wasn't no search warrant. Apparently afterwards, after doing some shit and hoping they got away with it, these niggas continued to spend, and apparently they were caught for spending on another situation that happened around 22nd, man. And pretty much they said that for those that the charges were dropped against Henderson on that case, man. But it's your boy the War in the DMV, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. I'm out. Still same sex, come on. This was the GBG case, man.